start brewing.
All right.
Yeah, then there'll be 4 minutes until we break the crust. So
Far out. Okay. Welcome to another cupping show with the Barty and Nathaniel. It's been a bit of a whirlwind in the last week or two.
yeah,
But we wanted to do this special cupping episode purely on one of our amazing farms that we're actually getting coffee direct to cup. And we're cupping the FST range, which only arrived
a few days ago.
So, how you going anyway?
Great, thanks. Yeah, I've been waiting for this moment, so this is super exciting.
Yeah, I think it's been like 6 months in the making, hasn't it, to be able to be sitting here and filming this today. So,
yeah.
not even filming, just being able to bring this to you guys.
Tasting too, we haven't tasted our whole range all next to each other.
No.
Yeah, we've sort of tasted them individually as the samples came in, but yeah, so this is it.
Absolutely. So yeah, very excited.
I'm gonna start brewing.
Go for it, dude.
Yeah.
It is a Sydney. The Sydney weather today is pretty rubbish. It's overcast and it's quite mellow. Nathaniel was playing some Miles Davis earlier, and that's kind of got us in the mood of just great Sunday chills. So Sunday morning cupping is definitely a nice treat.
Yeah, very chill thing to do on a grey Sunday because you sort of want to sit inside and sip on good coffee.
Yeah.
Watch the world go by. This coffee though, this isn't any normal Sunday sort of coffee.
No,
this is
definitely not.
This is a special day kind of coffee.
Yeah, well.
Would you mind? Sorry, flicking the switch on the boiler. Sorry.
Sure.
Thanks. Cheers.
Amazing. So this is the flight of FSTs that we've got on the store. So this is obviously the 4Z that you'll get in a box. All handcrafted. Everything that you see here is being handcrafted. So even the logos are handcrafted. So we've basically bought machines to be able to do this for you guys. To be able to cut out all the logos, even the writing has the Barty flair to it.
Yeah.
And then again the coffee. I think Nathaniel could talk to the coffee piece, but again handpicked by all your best mates at the farm and graded. So again, this is straight to you guys. No mass marketing. No grand machines. We're all doing this all by hand for you guys, and I think this is keeping true to, Barty's way of working and business model.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that we're just going sort of ad hoc as we're getting the coffee in. We're sort of doing the product design as we go, and it turns out pretty good. Either way, we're all just like a small team behind this, and it shows just keeping it simple in this sort of packaging, but also classy.
Yeah, keeping it simple and really wanting the coffee to speak out, not the actual branding or, the marketing agency that most companies employ to do all their fancy stuff, which means, when big companies come up with coffee, they really sell you what's on the bag, not what's in the bag. Yeah. And we've totally gone the other way around. It's not really all about the packaging. It's all about the taste and what's in the can. Yeah. And so I guess we have picked these cylinders, and you'll get 90 grams of each coffee. And you just could jump on our store and just grab them. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I do like these sort of tea, classic tea sort of canisters.
And they are fluoro when you have them. These fluoro paints are fluoro. So if you have neon lights, they'll fluoro.
All right, time to break. Do you wanna break with me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just gonna go down through how I cut through brewing it. So. Yum. This is good. Here, I'll leave you the right one, maybe.
Yeah.
Here's your. Yum. This is good.
Oh wow, this is. I've actually also noticed that as the start of it, all our cuppings, it's all really like chill, and then we get to the end of the last coffee, and we're all just like, far out. This is so good.
Oh yeah, I did the top ones.
Wow, that's amazing.
Oh damn. Yeah, you get down to the naturals, and
You have to take us through. What's this one again? This is the Mananza honey.
the manzana.
Manzana, sorry.
Yeah,
Manzana.
Means apple in Spanish. Yeah.
Oh, holy shit. This is out of control. And this one?
Yeah. The Batista honey. Yeah. So, as you might already know, that these are all Geshas. And
wow.
We've got a selection of 2 honey processed Geshas and 2 natural processed Geshas.
Yeah.
Yep, so the honey we've got manzana and Batista, and then the naturals we've got here, you might want to break these, the Sophia and the Summer. So, yeah, they're all very special coffees.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's out of control. That's incredible.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna...
Interesting. Interesting. Wow, that's rockstar. Yeah, all these guys have some serious clout. You're taking this so seriously, mate. You're just breaking stuff off the top of the.
Yeah, I gotta remove all this. Foam.
Which means we got to entertain the audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Is there a jig you can do with this, or is it just?
I don't know.
There's nothing to it, is there?
No, I think it's really in these soup spoons. That's what's.
The soup spoons.
That's the tactic behind it.
They're really ramen spoons for me. Being the day it is today, definitely up for a ramen.
Yeah. I love how they're using these soup spoons or these made in China.
And again, guys, they come in this sort of package. Again, all recyclable, all sustainable. So we want to keep that top of mind. And you grab that. And again, this entire project's everything to do with what's in the box, not about the box. Because I know how fancy coffee companies and roasters get about their boxes and about that stuff. That's definitely something we wanted to minimise on our P&L to make sure that more of the money went into actually buying the cup, not the black cup, but actually the coffee.
Yeah, and also that these are fully recyclable or compostable because it's all paper, pretty much, apart from the paint pen that you use. Cool. So in just a few seconds, I think we should get into tasting them. We'll start walking through, starting from the honeys through to the more fruity, funkier naturals. But here I'll give you.
That's all right. I'll move around.
All right.
Awesome. Let's do this.
Starting off with the honeys. Let's do this manzana honey. I remember this a lot actually being up on the top of Toby's estate. There's the lot next door to it on the volcanoes in Panama. right on the border of Costa Rica. Like you can see Costa Rica from this lot.
Wow.
Really cool.
And so,
region.
Obviously, high altitude.
Yeah,
Ish.
yeah. It's
What is
about
that? What would that attribute to this particular coffee?
yeah. So it's about 1,600 meters above sea level.
Right.
And that high altitude is due to the volcano range that it's on, which both gives it more of a dynamic exposure to sunshine because you're on a mountainside, it's a slope, so there'll be very intense part of the day and then a very cold part of the day. And then also the high altitude makes it a little harder for the coffee to grow because of the climate, the coolness.
Okay.
So the coffee's putting more energy into producing the little fruit it has.
Right. And right. At high altitude, I guess that's what it is. It means that the fruit are working really, really hard to get their water, basically.
Yeah, water and minerals in the volcanic soil.
Right.
There's also old growth forest around, which makes the minerals in this soil just
extraordinary.
Amazing. Yeah.
And we're going back to terroir again, but yeah, this when it comes to, I think that we were talking about this the other day, that there's plenty of geisha out there, species of geisha all around the world, but the Panama geisha is it's
renowned,
most renowned for the quality and high grade cupping scores it gets, because I think it's just the regionality and what's in that soil that makes it like extraordinary.
Yeah.
Also, the beans are really, really long. So yeah, it really
the flavors in Panama geishas are extraordinary. They're just so unique compared to the other coffee flavors that you tend to get. So yeah, like way more floral usually, jasmine-y, and then sometimes like teas like Earl Grey and jasmine tea, like those sorts of flavors. But let's get into it.
Let's go.
The manzana.
So what am I expecting in the manzana honey? Again, guys, this is the 2021 vintage. It's fresh. It's been picked, a couple of weeks back. Came off the drying beds a couple of weeks back. And yeah, we're cupping it. So again, very, very honoured to be able to do what we're doing right now. Wow, that honey's coming right through.
Yum. I'm getting like Red Delicious style apple. Like I don't even know if it's subliminal like manzana, but it's just like apple-y, like a red apple.
Wow.
Yum.
Mate, today is going to be a good day.
Yeah, I don't even want a spit cup for this this cupping.
This is
dang. And the tannins in that are so well balanced.
Totally.
It's like, yeah, it's perfect. Like, again, comparing it to a piece of fruit that you bite into.
Oh, you know what I'm tasting as well? Pawpaw. I don't know about that, but like I can definitely taste a pawpaw, like
I see
a
that.
piece of pawpaw, like a really juicy, ripey pawpaw. That, yeah.
Like how you how it's pawpaws have like a certain creaminess to them that gives it body.
Yeah.
Just gonna rinse out my cup. Yum. That was delish. I'm excited to come back to this and grade it.
Go.
Okay. Batista.
Now then, we've got the Batista. Do you know what the Batista actually means?
I'm not too sure. I think it's a name, just a name given to it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh wow! Mate, I better get the cigarette out on this one. The cigarettes and the cigars.
You're getting tobacco.
Absolutely. Oh, but then the tartiness, like something tart, lemony,
Yeah, this one's definitely a bit more citrusy than the last. Gonna get some water still.
Yeah, definitely. There is something about these that I've never ever, like these coffees, just something I've never tasted. They're actually, it's like something you can eat. They're quite ashy as well. When I say ashy, I mean like they're quite full body.
This
like a Shiraz type of wine.
the complexity is diverse enough that it's like a meal in each sip. You know, takes you on a little journey. This one is a lot more bodied than this one. I'd say like
But more citrus, yeah.
Yeah, like citrus.
Acidity.
Flavor as well. And then also I was getting like melon in it. Like honeydew melon.
Oh yeah, like that green version. The green melon?
Yeah. Exactly. That one was delicious. I think, this one's sort of like, I'd say fruitier, and this one's a bit more like creamier.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like the acidity, more acidity in that. I think it's really nice. Oh, shit.
All right. So I'm going to come back to these after.
Okay, cool.
But now going on to the naturals.
And there's definitely a special connotation here, isn't there?
The Sophia Natural.
Yeah.
It is special. It's named after my sister, actually. It's quite a new crop on the farm. This lot is one of the first shade-grown geishas on FST. That's fruited in the last couple of years. So very special. So
this one's to your sister.
Harvest. Yeah. Well,
it's kind of similar.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm getting like a lot more like eucalyptus sort of mouthfeel, you know, like the tannins on that with that bright sort of acidity almost make it like it was similar to the last one we cupped, but like alongside this this tannin sort of funky, like natural fermented.
Oh, that's where I'm. There's the natural piece to it that I'm getting. That's very different to that.
Yeah, that's what's giving it that sort of menthol or minty mouthfeel. I think like it's sort of tingling.
And I quite like this because it's lighter. This one is like a meal. This is a lighter cup in itself.
Yeah. It's like effervescent. It like feels almost bubbly or sparkly.
And I do taste that. Did you say kiwi fruit or peppermint?
I'm gonna say kiwi fruit in there. That's definitely nice. That's actually so accurate. Kiwi fruit, like you know, kiwi like sort of like stings or like tingles your tongue.
Tingles your tongue.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yum. So that lot is actually really special. It's a shade grown under these old trees, and it's actually right next door to the manzana.
Right.
Except the manzana doesn't have these old growth trees above it or around it. So you've got this old growth forest, and then it stops. Manzana's right next to it, but then the Sophia is in the forest. Right. As like this sort of shrub growing through the trees. So it's really interesting terrain there. And it's also right on the side of this steep hill. And so that should impart a different terroir.
That was really interesting how I picked kiwi fruit and that tingly taste. I've never tasted that type of coffee before.
Yeah, it's a pretty special one. Last but not least, this killer coffee. We actually included this in the last cupping show.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
It was the summer.
Just insane. Yeah, the summer geisha.
Oh yeah, that smell again. That connotated to Me smoking Marlboro Lights. This and a Marlboro Light. Oof. All day.
Goddamn.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah, this is an insane coffee.
So, so I guess I wanted to, which one is it? Oh, yeah. So what I wanted to obviously release today, which was really, really cool, I want to release the cat out of the bag, is we're going to shift up the peach Barty and make our peach Barty an FST.
Oh, yeah, I'm super excited for that because it's a step up from the previous bean, and it's going to be this continued relationship with FST and Barty. To the point where anyone who orders from Barty can have FST coffee whenever they want.
All the time.
Yeah.
And I suppose part of this project, I'm working direct from farm. It's actually quite complicated, to say the least. So, meaning we have bought 120 kilos of this lot, which means that every cylinder, there's only 330 units of that. Whether you buy it in a 4Z or a 3Z, there's literally the price point for this lot is what it is today, because we've locked in the price. The next time we can sign the same 120 kilos, that price point might change based on exchange rates and so forth. And also dependent on how much of the green there's left out there, which will increase the price point as well. So as part of this coffee range, you can actually jump onto the website and individually go into each one of these coffees, and then you can download the fact sheet, which will give you a full profit and loss certificate of authenticity. That's the geisha that you're buying, as well as you'll see the certificate of freight as well, and it'll give you full. We're going to open the book here on what we bought it for, how much it's taken for to get to cup, so that you clearly understand what all these are worth. And that's not been done before ever. Yeah,
that transparency is really cool because it's pretty hard to tell when you're buying coffee online, even trace it all the way back, and to have that connection. So, and then all of these coffees are grown with such care, and the people behind them are so dedicated. So shout out to the guys on the other end, Jose Raul and family, Rigo, all the Julio, all the guys back on the farm, Araceli back in the office, and Nicola and Grant in Singapore distributing.
Very, very honoured to have this on our table today, and obviously we've had a very chilled start and wanted to just represent FST, and obviously it'll be one of our resident profiles for years to come. And again, very, very proud and really excited to bring this direct from farm. So it's a kind of a bittersweet day, but obviously the weather shit. But
these coffees, man. Let me just go through them one more time. It's getting lemon myrtle, rock melon. Almost like eucalyptus sort of menthol mouthfeel on the Summer Natural. That's, if I had to pick one, favourite pick on the table right now. Summer Natural. Yeah. Sophia Natural is like kiwi fruit, really good pickup, and a little bit of that eucalyptus still. That sort of tingly mouthfeel and freshness, like sort of citrus oils. But then this one was a bit more citrusy, yet whole-bodied, more like honeydew with that body well-roundedness. The Batista honey, and then finally manzana honey. It's like a red delicious apple. It was like biting into it with the sort of mouthfeel of biting into a fruit and the tannins that come with it.
I can't say I have a favourite. They're all very good. Like, they're extraordinary. Nothing like I've ever tasted before. Yeah, like it's phenomenal.
Yeah, they're all excellent coffees. The way to go with these guys. You wouldn't really want to. You would definitely not want to drink them with milk. Don't want to compromise.
Or in an
these
espresso.
Amazing flavors. Yeah, like an espresso, I would feel like by the time you get it dialed in, you'd lose like half of your
yield,
tin of coffee. So definitely a V60 drink. Get the best flavors out of each coffee for what it is, because this is a coffee to drink and to taste. It's not sort of your everyday cup of joe.
Exactly. Nice cup of joe.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say two more things. I'm going to say that, look, if you're feeling a bit anxious about buying such expensive coffee and not knowing how to dial it in, we've got you covered. You can join one of us at a masterclass to be able to show you how to dial one of these in properly on a V60. Mm-hmm. So we're definitely putting that out there. So don't feel scared to reach out on chat. And the second thing was, I've forgotten.
These are some phenomenal coffees. Like, I can't get that out of my head. I just feel so lucky to taste these all on the same table together. It's not often that a coffee company on the consumer end has a flight of coffees from the same farm. Yeah. These are different lots. We're tasting coffees that are literally planted next door to each other, and being able to taste the differences, that really gives you an insane perspective on
it's extraordinary.
The terroir.
Oh yeah, the second thing I was going to say is that this is 4 of, I think there's 6 or 7 other profiles. So the total FST the range is from about 7 different coffees, is that right? So this is 4 of the 6 amazing profiles, and we'll have more coming through as we, get more interest, people who are wanting to buy this.
Yeah, they do. They have more geishas, and they're all amazing. Like Struby Natural was entered in the best of Panama, for example. It was ranked in there, and they've got more too. It's just they sell out so quickly. Like everyone wants to get their hands on them. They're hot commodities, So
and again, I think we're one of 2 or 3 other roasters in Australia bringing bringing FST to Australia, but not this diverse range. So again, we've bought it, we've consigned it, it's here, ready to sell. So you can jump on our site and And if you're a bit anxious about making it, then hit us up on chat to be able to set up a masterclass. And I think what's really cool about the 3Z and the 4Z in the box is that it's a great entertainment piece for you and your partner. Call us beforehand for us to help you dial it in, and then maybe you guys can celebrate it on a special occasion, showing your partner how awesome you are at dialing in a proper coffee. Plus it's an experience to be able to taste all 4, not all at once, of course, but gives creates a really cool, positive environment when you've got something to look forward to, during COVID, when you have 4 beautiful coffees to dial in over the course of the next couple of days or mornings with your beautiful breakfast. I would even say, if you want to compare them, it's probably one of the best opportunities that you can. And even going even a step further, if you really want, and if you're a coffee geek like me, we have an Ikawa that we can profile exactly to what you want. If you have an Ikawa profile that you want us to roast your coffees on, I can do that personally. Because we want this to be exactly how you want it. If you know what you're doing, the whole dial up and dial down perspective, we purely bought an Ikawa, the Pro 100, to be able to get really scientific around how what our customers want. So we are wanting to rent out that kawa so that, you know, if you have specialty grain that you definitely want to profile, then yeah, we can do that for you as well. So
otherwise these will be roasted to our profile that we've tailored specifically for FST.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Well, thank you, Nathaniel. It's been a rock star morning, Sunday morning at HQ, Barty HQ. And I must admit, these are like extraordinary.
Yeah, exquisite taste.
What's up for the rest of the day, mate?
Well, I just had quite a lot of caffeine, so I need to like
chill
for a minute, but yeah.